All right, what's going on, y'all? I saw this article and I figured I would share it. For those of you watching Agatha all along with me, by the way, I've already posted my reviews and reactions for both episodes that are out, so make sure you check my description box for that. But yeah, Kathryn Hahn spoke to Variety to let us know that this scene was all her idea. So let's talk about it. All right, y'all. So, Variety says this, and I'm just going to be skipping around. Y'all already know. Link to the full article will be in my description. On Wednesday, audiences got to see a lot of star Kathryn Hahn skipping around. Although Marvel hasn't shied away from showing male cheeks, Hahn is the first woman to show hers in a Marvel Studios project. Well, I came up with it, Hahn explains to Variety. I thought it was good to see her as stripped down, literally, as we possibly could, which spoke to her powerlessness at the present moment. She's been stripped of all of her power at this point in the series. I mean, she really had nothing at that point, and so it became about illustrating that gap between that moment and her finding her power again. According to showrunner Jack Schaefer, Hahn went off script while shooting Agatha's decision to leave her home while she's still naked. Hahn was scripted to grab a robe before running outside, but she changed her mind upon reflecting on what Agatha herself would actually do at that moment. Kathryn was like, would she grab the robe? I don't feel like she would grab the robe. I feel like she would really not care about being naked in front of the neighbors. Schaefer said, I told her that is the greatest idea I've ever heard. Kathryn has done so much work and she's done a lot of nudity and other things. And so it felt very subversive to get Kathryn Hahn's nudity into the MCU. The scene in question was shot with cameras that were strategically placed to hide the bits of Hahn's body that weren't meant to be seen, with the coverage provided by her hair doing the rest. Eventually, she goes back inside, puts on her robe, and begins to brainstorm her escape. It is so true to her character and makes me laugh out loud. And also, I mean, she looks incredible. So honestly, I really do like hearing these behind the scenes stories where actors and stuff are contributing to the plot or their characters' decision making. Obviously, they are like they're actors, but in this direct way, I always love to hear it. Like when Matt Smith improvised that scene where Viserys's crown falls off his head, he puts it back on. Also, Emma Darcy improvising. I think Rhaenyra speaking to the dragon scenes before going to see Vermithor. So it's just like when these actors and stuff are so, like, you could tell they're so into their roles, like they're so excited to do it, so inspired by it. You can just feel and like Kathryn is really delivering, and like I said, she always does. But you know, watching her go from WandaVision and now her own show, like she's really pulling it together. All the actors I think they pulled for Agatha all along makes so much sense. But yeah, to see Kathryn, to see other actors just so passionate about something that they're just like, nah, I actually want to, pose this decision for my character, pose this particular action for my character, and then it works perfectly. Because I was watching this episode like, this is so ridiculous. It's so funny, And honestly, I really do agree, obviously, with Kathryn that, hey, I don't think Agatha would really care about being naked. Like, I think it was very interesting and cool how they visualized, like I said in my review, which you can watch by checking my description. But I thought it was really cool how they visualized Agatha breaking out of the spell. Of course, after she claws her way through all those characters, the only person that she has left is just herself, her bare self, and then I'm just thinking about, like, oh my goodness, after realizing I'm waking up from this dreamlike state, the last thing I really remember for real is Wanda putting me under, and now I'm looking around, new buildings then came up, neighborhood looks different. So I think in that state of extreme just franticness and just like really trying to figure out what happened, figure everything out. And then on top of that, she has lived her whole life like a super powerful witch. Like she not gonna care. She gonna want answers at that very moment. And so I thought it was funny. I think she was so right about that. And then to come out there in your birthday suit, right? And find out that Miss Wanda done trapped you for 3 entire years, girl. Not only that, but Vidal told her that, like, honestly, it should have been really bad for Agatha because Wanda was allegedly completely destroyed, and also the Darkhold and all other copies. So she should have been in that spell for the longest time. She would have been in that spell permanently because ain't nobody was there, no magic was there, no power was there to take her out of it, to bring her out. And yet the teen, y'all know who I'm talking about, the twink was strong enough to do it. Okay, since we're already ranting and raving and rambling, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better get Young Avengers in here right now, and it better be quick, and it better be good, and y'all better not play with me. And that boy who was calling teen in the car, y'all remember his boyfriend? It better be Hulkling. Like, I'm so serious, y'all. And on top of that, I better see Wanda maybe at the end. Season finale, at least. I mean, I'm sure y'all plan on doing something. We basically already saw her when they were flipping her dead body over in episode 1. So it's just like, I'm gonna need y'all to get it together. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need to see Wanda for her to let everybody else know that when a real reality warper steps in a room, when a real magician steps in a room, you see what I'm saying? Chaos magic. Y'all need to bend the knee. Y'all just need to bow down. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Aren't y'all tired of being stuck and being, taken over by magic? Get y'all powers up. Get y'all magic. Y'all can't spar with the Scarlet Witch. I need her to show up and set all this stuff right. The Coven is a mess. Her kid is a mess. The kid don't even know what's going on. Can barely can't say his name to anybody because magic him up. It's just they going down this dangerous witch's road barefoot. They walking the road barefoot. I know Wanda gonna come down. I mean, like, it's the second coming. Like, she's gonna come down and be like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna conjure some shoes at least. I mean, we got to go to DSW. Like, what we got to do? I'm gonna conjure some shoes at least so I can walk the road, and then I'll go back from whence I came. But like, oh my goodness, to walk this nasty road, to walk this trash road barefoot is just like, oh my gosh. The bottom of y'all feet is gonna look like asphalt. You see what I'm saying? Like asphalt. Anyway. Thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about this. Check out my reviews for Agatha all along. Link will be in my description box to that playlist. Also, make sure you sign up to my Patreon for extra content, Patreon exclusive videos at patreon.com/AvatarAdrian. Love y'all so much, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Make sure that you're going to www.zeraxia.com. When you join the waitlist there on the site, you will be the first to be notified when I drop my sequel. Also, you'll immediately get chapter 1 of my upcoming sequel of the upcoming book sent to your email as a PDF. So check that out. Also, this is a different excerpt from my upcoming book. So you definitely want to pause to read if you're trying to get your life. Keep in mind that this upcoming book, this sequel, is following up the first book that is already released called Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King. I released it a few years ago. It was my introduction to writing fantasy and stuff. So just go easy on me. But either way, as you can see here, it's given 4.9 stars. It's given 4.9 stars. So yeah, check out Zeraxia, Wrath of the God King while you wait for Zeraxia, The Vengeance of Coldwind, right? And go to Zeraxia.com, sign up, join the waitlist, get your free chapter. Thank you so much.